Hello, hello? There we go. Good to know. Mic is working. For anyone who comes here, hope you guys are having either a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. I am Billy Guns, and, I'm just gonna be playing some zombies, Some games, just come, chill out, and having a good time, okay? Right now, I'm probably not gonna be on for long, probably gonna be on for like maybe one game if I'm lucky too. But, just got bored. I was thinking, hey, I might as well play maybe a game or two of some zombies real quick. Honestly, I just play like a quick, maybe a game of Knocked. I feel like Knocked is a pretty quick game. Yeah, honestly, yeah, screw it. We're playing Knocked. We're playing Knocked. Because why not? Do want to change up the gobblegums if I'm playing Knocked, though. That's the only thing. I feel like this one's a bit better. Just let me switch that up for maybe something a little like... Yeah, that might be a bit better. Alright. Yeah, let's just... Screw it. Let's play a game of Knocked. Why not? Let's get it started. Honestly speaking, it has been a very, very long time since I've last played Knocked. I would say probably like a year, maybe two, since the last time I played Knocked. No doubt in my mind. Alright. As you can see, I got the RK5 in my hand. I got that one from, aw man, I'm playing as Takio. Bro, he's the worst. Anyways, probably thinking, if you played zombies for a while, you might think, hey, how the hell does he have the RK5 when he just spawned in? Great question. I got it from actually completing all of the main quests in the 4 maps that Call of Duty dropped for Black Ops 3 Zombies. One day, me and a couple of friends were just like, hey, you know what? Old times. This was like during quarantine. They're like, hey, screw it, we're bored. Let's just go back and just do all the Easter eggs. And that's what we did, man. It was actually like, it was pretty nice coming back to this game after a while. Now, it's just kind of my main rotation. It's like if I get bored, I have a couple games I usually play. I have Black Ops 3 is the main one though, I would say. It's the main one that I just kind of go to, like, if I'm bored or, there's nothing really popping or I can't really think of anything, I say screw it and I just go all in on Black Ops 3. I just play like a little quick, if I don't have a lot of time, maybe like around 60, around 20. And, get lucky, man. Because that's all COD Zombies is at the end of the day, too. It's just all an RNG game. The longest round one ever. Jesus, I feel like that took a long time. Did I already get this? I did. Okay. Just hit the gobblegum machine. Let's see here what I get. Bullet boost. I don't really need that right now, unfortunately. What I could use, though, is... it's not that bad. Okay. I think I might open up the first door in a second. If anyone ever comes in and watches this, what's the first door that you, pay for whenever you play Knocked? Personally, I pay for this one right here. I feel like anyone who pays for this one right here is a straight-up psychopath. Because it's sort of like, why? Because it's just a waste. You know what I mean? I feel like that's just like why are you doing that? Because then that gives you no shot of getting the box. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like if you're paying for this one right here, that kind of messes up everything. If you're a guy like me who likes to camp up top, I believe, if I remember correctly, it's right there. Personally, I like to do that strategy. I try to go for every time I play. And personally, when it comes to the Call of Duties, I'm a huge Zombies guy. Like, I will, like, Black Ops 3, like, when I first bought this game back, what was it, like, 2015? Man, I was mainly into Call of Duty because of my pops. He bought, like, a couple of the Call of Duty games. I think I was mainly introduced to, if I remember correctly, it was, known as like one of the worst ones. It was Call of Duty Ghosts, if I remember right, for the PlayStation 3. Honestly, I still think, in my opinion, like that. Campaign-wise, although people do like, I feel like that game is definitely shit on a little bit too hard, in my opinion. The zombies, yeah, I can see it. Like, it wasn't zombies, it was aliens and shit. I could see that. I could say for sure that was definitely like a misplay by Activision. But like the multiplayer, I feel like was pretty good. It was alright. The nuke in that game was pretty dope. There's this one map I totally forget, but it was like if anyone who plays Ghost knows what I'm talking about. It was like if I remember correctly, it was like a stadium. It was like a baseball stadium, and when you got the nuke, it was so dope. It was like the map completely changed. I feel like we haven't seen that in a long time. Like that was a first of its kind. From what I could think off the top of my head, that was like pretty cool. That's what I got. But also the campaign. I feel like people don't talk about Ghost campaign enough. And usually when they do, it's like just to shit on it. My opinion, I feel like Ghost's campaign was actually very good. Like I don't remember it fully. I mean, hell, it could be through nostalgia. Might be nostalgia talking right now. But from what I can remember, that game, campaign, I feel like it had me hooked. Also, another hot take, Advanced Warfare's campaign was actually very well as well. Said this one twice. But still, get the point. I think Advanced Warfare's campaign was actually, like, very good. It was, like, very, like, if I remember right, it was, like, in the future, it was, like, Kevin Spacey was the main villain, which kind of slow, I guess. But it was actually pretty dope for like a future COD game. The zombies, that zombies does get shit on too. Okay. Exo Zombies definitely was an L, don't get me wrong, but there was two maps. The first map that came with the game. And, God, what was it called? Carrier, I think. It was like when you're on a battleship. Oh my god, that map was so much fun. I had like the limbo gun. It's definitely not the name, but that's what I called it when I played. It was like a ray gun, but it was like literally shot like it shot like it was like lines. It literally shot lines. I found that pretty cool and kind of just interesting overall. So let's open this door. I feel like I've waited long enough. Screw it, we'll hit the box. Hope I don't get anything too good. Okay, this gun right here. All my friends say that this gun, this crappy gun, is better than, this goes for the people that actually play Black Ops 3, is better than the BRM. I'm gonna be completely honest, this gun is complete dog crap compared to the Dingo. Sure, it has like the little burst, and that's like, yeah, that's cool, but like, I feel like most of the burst guns just do not have good reputations when it comes to like the zombie games. Like the I totally forget what it was called, but it was like that. Oh shit! Jesus Christ, I'm bad. You know what? I only played a round 4. We'll play another one. It was the. Oh god, it was like the burst shotgun from BO2. I totally forget the name. But that gun was actual dog crap whenever I played with it. Just most of the shotguns in the Black Ops 2 zombies were just kind of just butt in general. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. But the reason why I died is because of 48 Dredge, by the way. But yeah, like I was saying, just the 48 Dredge overall, it's just not even close. Not even close to being as good of a gun as the BRM. I think it goes. I think most people can agree with me on this. Or this is a hot take. Hell if I know. I believe it goes the Dingo as number one best LMG in the game. Hell, it could be argued as like a top gun in all of Black Ops Zombies, or just zombies in general. I feel like the Dingo is like one of the most, if not the most, reliable gun in all of zombies. I think besides maybe like the Hellion Savo for BO4, because of how correct. I feel like there was, oh, I forget one map, but it was something of despair. Voyage of Despair. I heard that, I personally didn't play Black Ops 4 all that much, for obvious reasons, and thank God I did. But I heard Voyage of Despair's Easter egg. If the Hellion Salvo wasn't in the game, or if you weren't running the Hellion Salvo, the rocket launcher, you weren't on beating it. It was it's basically impossible without that gun. That's how difficult that map is. What was I talking? Right, reliable guns. Yeah, I definitely think the Dingo's the top one. Definitely like a number one, or maybe like second up. If we're talking like Black Ops 3 Zombies, I would say like maybe the ICR 1, maybe the another reliable gun. Again, not including wonder weapons. I really can't tell you. Well, I can off the top of my head, I can't tell you, but I can say for sure the Dingo is one of the most reliable. Like you get that out the box, you're like, oh yeah, I'm good for the rest of the game. Unless if you get a wonder weapon, or you're playing like a map like Origins or Rise and Drag, that's a keeper right there. You do not trade out the Dingo for like, say, the Dredge. Like, I feel like the only time I'm switching that out is if I have another good gun already, or like I'm holding a wonder weapon, and I don't want to get rid of the wonder weapon. That's like the only time I'm doing that. And that like never happens. Probably should be stabbing this, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways though, for anyone who tunes in after the stream, just leave a comment down. What do you think is your, like, biggest hot take when it comes to zombies? I think mine is probably, for me, not really zombies, but more like the zombies guns. Definitely has to be BRM over the Dredge. The Dredge is absolute dog crap over the BRM. I know, that could just be me, though. Hell if I know. Give me just 1 second here. There we go. There we go. Alright. Anyways, though. Yeah, just when you tune in after your stream, just let me know your greatest zombies hot take. Alright. Let's see here. It's probably going to be my last game, and then I might end stream. Doesn't seem like anyone's popping in, but hey man, that's alright. At the end of the day, I'm just kind of doing this for just for funsies, really, for shits and giggles. Just to say that I tried, man. Because I always wanted to at least get like YouTube, or starting a YouTube channel shot. Because it was almost like a passion project of mine. Like I've always watched YouTube for so long that it's kind of like, hey, like, how hard can it be? So, I just want to do the things I like. That's just playing video games, maybe even like talking about lore behind the games. For example, if anyone tunes in after stream, I did play Five Nights at Freddy's, the first one. I didn't play through the full game, I won't lie. Because of the fact that I played the game before, like way back when it first came out. And I think it was like last year, like end of last year, I was like, hey, you know what? The game's on sale, might as well buy it. So I just, screw it, bit the bullet, bought the game. And it was fantastic. Just as good as I remember. The scares still hold up, the lore behind the game is amazing. and just, man, I don't know, I just really like FNAF 1 for some reason. It's just kind of like a little bit of nostalgia for me. But, yeah, like I was saying, if anyone comes in after stream, just, definitely, you know, just check out the Five Nights at Freddy's stream that I did. Unfortunately, I didn't know, since it was my first time ever doing this, I didn't know that the microphone was something you had to turn on. I thought it was just kind of like pretty automatic. I didn't know I'd have to actually turn it on. So, unfortunately, I won't spoil the whole thing, but let's just say, you know, I did get a little lucky. And my mic, I checked after stream, after everything was said and done. I was excited, I was ready to go, and I look after stream and I'm like, huh, would you look at that? My audio is just non-existent, and I did like a little, after streams, I did like a little private stream just to see how it worked. And I found out that you had to actually turn it on yourself. I was so disappointed because I like I said, I'm not gonna spoil it, but just like, if you watch it, you'll know why I was disappointed. You'll absolutely know why. So I'll just kind of leave it at that. Anyways, though, speaking about FNAF, I definitely think that game is like maybe not just FNAF 1, but like the series in general is definitely like a top series. Like, don't get me wrong, like the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise have just like, I feel like all the games have just aged like fine wine. I think, well, all of them I'd say except maybe like FNAF 3. But to be fair, the third one did have like a, like, frickin' crap ton more lore in the game compared to like, I don't know, maybe FNAF 1. FNAF 1 didn't have so much lore, but I think it was because since it was like a pilot game, it wasn't really, it was supposed to be like meant as like a one-off. But people loved the game so much, they made it, dude made a second one, then a third one, then a fourth. Fourth was supposed to be the last one, but then he made more. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I love that series as a whole. It's just, honestly, like, one of my favorite just game series of all time. At least in my opinion. I don't even like this gun that much, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, I think, I don't know if it's really a hot take, but yeah, I definitely think that FNAF 1 is the best. Just because of its just super simplicity, and it's still 20 20 20 20 mode, 420 mode. For those of you who don't know, if you beat a certain level in the game, you unlock a custom mode where you are able to turn up or down the AI levels of the animatronics, making it easier or harder. The hardest is 20. It's 1 through 20, 1 being the easiest, 1 being the hardest. And oh jeez, almost died again on round 4. At least I beat my record. But yeah, 420 is, well, we joke there. 420 is known as like one of the hardest just levels in all of video game history. It's like, because it's just difficult. Oh, well, you love to see it. Because just of how difficult it is to complete, you know what I mean? Just overall, just absolutely, like, crazy. So yeah, that's for me. That's why I like it. I think a closer runner-up, though, would definitely have to be, Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is so incredibly, like, I think what makes the game so scary is the fact that you have to open the level. Okay, there we go. I had to try for a second there. What makes that game so incredibly scary is the fact that you have to listen and focus so much. Like, that's like one of the biggest aspects of Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is that It's all about just listening to your surroundings. When there's like, it's hard. Because there's like some points where you're like actually scared because you have to listen and say maybe you misclick or you don't know you have to listen to breathing to know. And maybe you get the breathing wrong, you're dead, that's it. Game over, and you have to restart. And the thing is about that game is that one also has like I don't know the word, but it's like a lot of lore. Definitely has a lot of lore behind it. I'd say it probably has some of the most lore, I think, besides like, I'm trying to think, what game, that's a hot take as well, what game has the most lore? I don't think I can, I don't know, hell if I know, I'm gonna be honest. What wall gun should I get? Let me buy this upstairs and try to get some, if I can get Jug, that would be amazing off first rip, that would be, oh, that'd be awesome. You absolutely love to see it. Let me just do this, because why the hell not? What's it called, though? I think, what game has the most lore? That's what we were just talking about. If I had to take an honest-to-God guess on what game has the most lore, I won't take that. I think it might actually have to go to, like, maybe Five Nights at Freddy's 4? 4 had a decent amount of lore. I think either it goes to 4, Five Nights at Freddy's sister location, or I don't know, I feel like those two definitely have a decent amount of lore. But, if you ever come in, anyone pops in, or pops in after stream, during stream, hell, I don't care. You know, drop it in the comments, like, what do you think what game has the most lore? Let me know in the comments below. I'm trying to think, though. Trying to think of things to talk about. Double points. Is that I just saw a perk. For anyone who tunes in after stream and plays COD Zombies, what is y'all's favorite perks? Honestly, excluding Juggernog, because like, bruh, if you choose Juggernog, sorry, but like, you're a basic bitch. Come on now. I think excluding Jug, I think my favorite perks gotta go either to Double Tap 2.0 or PhD Flopper. I don't know, it's just something about like super satisfying, like the Black Ops 2 just dolphin diving Black Ops 2. I mean, no, it wasn't Black Ops 2, don't let me stop myself. Like just dolphin diving in general and then just fucking huge ass explosion. I feel like that'd be pretty dope. You know what I mean? But, just, I'm trying to think. What was I going on? Oh, yeah, but yeah, excluding those, Juggernog, for obvious reasons, I feel like that's probably my favorite. Trying to think, though. What would be an underrated perk? Underrated COD Zombies perk. I feel like the most underrated COD Zombies perk. I'm trying to think. I honestly can't think at the moment. What would be the most underrated COD Zombies? I feel like in the Black Ops series, if we're talking like, yeah, like Black Ops, I think I might give it to Tombstone as being underrated. Now, okay, hear me out. I might be getting the pitchforks coming at me, but I only say Tombstone because the fact that obviously in solo it's completely useless. Yeah, that's obvious for sure. But like, you're playing with your homies and say like, I don't know, you die. I mean, that's obviously what the perks are. What am I talking about? you die and you completely bleed out, it's literally like a get out of jail free card. You get all your perks, you get your guns. Yeah, you get all your perks and your guns. As long as you collect the tombstone. That's like the downside, but like at the same time, it's like, what can you do? It's like Arms Grace in Black Ops 3. But yeah, I definitely think that's like an underrated one. If you're playing with your homies or just playing with random, just multiplayer. If you're playing multiplayer, then yeah, I would say like that's probably a must run, to be honest. Only because of the fact that it's just like, you know, I'll take it. I'd say it's a must run only because of the fact that it's just, if you die, you pick it up, you get your guns back instead of just, you know, resetting from zero. I'm not picking that up. I say worst perk in all of COD Zombies either goes to this fucking thing right here, or Who's Who. Who's Who? Definitely a crap perk. It had potential to be a good perk. What are the odds of pulling this 2 times in a row? It had the potential to be a good perk, but then just completely like shit the bed. It failed at everything it was trying to go for. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll go with the original 4 if I can get it. We'll go one more time. Why not? Before zombies come. Come on, double tap. And I get it 3 times in a row. Fantastic. But yeah, just I don't know, man. Just I dislike Deadshot with a passion. Unless if I get a perkaholic. Like if I pop a perk, I'll just go for BL3 specifically for obvious reasons. If I pop a perkaholic and I get Deadshot, it's sort of like, okay, if it comes with it, might as well. But if I only have 4 perk slots, you are not, unless I accidentally pick it up, you're not catching me dead with Deadshot Daiquiri in one of my. Unless if I'm doing like maybe a headshot only challenge, that's like the only time it's actually useful. It's not useful for like anything else otherwise, to be honest. But yeah, definitely I say just crap hole. That burns poopy garbage. If I had to say so. If I said so. Which but yeah, that's my take on a worst perk. Definitely think it's the it's basically useless at the end of the day. And I heard, this doesn't. Let me just say this right now. I'm playing on PS5. Consoles, I only have the PS5. I was just about to say that. My God. We'll talk about that in a little bit though. But I have the PlayStation 5, the digital version, as well as the Nintendo Switch. I got that one for my birthday, I believe, 2 years ago. Right now, I'm gonna be completely honest, it's like collecting dust. I really don't use it that much, but at the same time, I don't want to sell it either, you know. It's something like, if I get bored one day, I'll play something on there. But yeah, those are the only real consoles that I have. But from what I've heard, I was talking to, oh, that's what I was gonna talk about. For PC users, I heard that Deadshot Daiquiri is completely pointless. Like, if you get Deadshot on the PC version of just any COD Zombies game, custom, anything, it is useless because it only works for like controllers. Like if you, for aim assist, it automatically aims at the head. Like if I aim in, it's going to aim directly at the head. Like no matter what. Like if I aim in right now, it automatically aims for the body. But for like console, it just aims at it moves up to the head. I don't know why I'm explaining Deadshot Daiquiri. Anyways, for PC, it literally just stays the same. Since you're using keyboard and mouse, it kind of just forcibly relies you to just basically, the game tells you to just do that, and you wasted your money. The game basically just stole your 1,500 points and called it a day. Could use that on anything else too, like wall gun, literally anything. What is it worth your money? But yeah, that, in my opinion, just Deadshot Daiquiri, absolute garbage tier perk. Like, if I had a tier, just Z, A, B, C, D, F, it would go straight to F. No questions. Straight to F tier, no questions asked. Also, I'm probably gonna play it to like round 11 or 12 because I do have some plans that I want to get to. But yeah, that's definitely my take on that. Also, did want to come back to this. Speaking of the PlayStation 5, I'm doing a whole U-turn right now. But speaking of the PlayStation 5s, anyone who tunes in after stream, let me know, like, do you have a PlayStation 5? Are you a PlayStation fan? Personally, I've been playing, PlayStation, I've been using the PlayStation's consoles ever since the PlayStation 3. My dad bought the PS3 when it was, like, super, like, when it was, like, top of the line, $1,000 type expense. And never played it that much, but I kind of got into it. And I got into, just all sorts of just different games from there. But, whatchamacallit, when it comes to, oh, that's actually amazing. Just grab that real quick. Now I can kind of just talk and not worry about anything. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, right. So, I was just playing Zombies, all that, on 3, and eventually, when 4 came out, I think I bought that, split the price with, my brother. We split it 50-50. It was that when I think it was, 500. No, I think I split it 3 ways, me, my pops, and my brother. Split it 3 ways. Me and my brother, we didn't have money. We just had way too many just GameStop gift cards. Surprisingly, they didn't overcharge us still at retail, which is surprising. I'm probably gonna play till round 15, and then I'll probably end the game. But yeah, we bought it. I had that Oh God, I had that PlayStation. I recently gave it away to my sister, it's still kicking. I bought it like probably a year or 2 after it came out. I was back in like 2013, 2014, I'd say. Maybe even 2015, somewhere around there, like 12 to 15. Big year span, I know, but it was around there. And it's still kicking. 2022, still alive. I feel like the PlayStation 4 is hands down one of the most reliable consoles ever been. It will sound like a jet engine if you boot it up, but it will still run, no matter what. Like, that thing will refuse to die unless you like straight up drown it in like a bathtub or something. But there is like no way it's kicking the dust or kicking the bucket. Unless if it's like filled with dust, that's what I was about to say. But yeah, then from there, I got really lucky. My dad was looking on, I totally forget, but it was GameStop. He was looking at GameStop one day just for a PlayStation bundle, see if there's anything going. He saw a PlayStation 5 bundle. It was just chilling. Just freaking just chilling there. I was like, add to cart. He added it to cart as fast as possible, and boom, there. Before I do it, I got it. It came with it was like a PS5 starter kit, basically. It was like it came with the PS5 console. I'll use this. Why not? It came with the PS5 console. It came with the I don't want that. Come on, hook me up. Oh, perfect. It came with the console, it came with a Razer headset, which I'm using as we speak. It also came with if I remember correctly, an extra controller, so it came with 2. And it came with a, Jesus Christ, getting a little close. It did come with, there was one other thing, I totally forgot. Oh, it came with the, PlayStation camera. So if I really wanted to, I could turn on the camera and record, but the only thing is, it's just that I don't have a proper recording, like, station or, like, setup. So it would just be recording, like, my setup is literally just a chair and a table. It is just a chair in front of average TV, and I have a little pull-out desk, or not desk, like a little table, like a dining table in front of me. I have a little water bottle right here, and my phone just to make sure everything's good on the stream. But yeah, it's just my setup. So if I literally turned on that camera, you would probably, if anything, you would see my feet. So for all you feet freaks out there, what the hell am I saying? Anyways, getting sidetracked. I totally forgot what I was originally talking about. Oh yeah, right. What came with my PS5? So yeah, it's basically everything that game was. It was just that whole setup. And yeah, I've been using this ever since. I got that last year, and PS5, I think, actually will soon be a year old. Now that I think about it, I think I got it like in what did I get it in like? Did I get it in? I would have actually gotten it in February. It was either February or March, because it was like right at the beginning of the year. But yeah, I was definitely not expecting to get the PS5. Like, I was even asked too, when my birthday rolled around, my pops asked me, like, hey, what would you rather want for your birthday? A Nintendo Switch or a PlayStation 5? Now, at this point, I didn't play any of the Nintendo games that were out there. For example, I didn't play, like, you know, Smash Bros. Or actually, no, I lied. One of my good friends, he had, one of my homies, he has the Nintendo Switch, so I did get a little introduction there through him. Loved the console, but I didn't play Mario Odyssey, which was one of, I think, still one of my favorite Nintendo Switch games of all time. That game is so much fun. And still, like, even if I wanted to, I can go back and play more. But, there was that, there was another game, oh, I gotta talk about another Mario game in a second, but there's that. There's just a whole bunch of games I wanted to try that I played. So I was like, you know what? Because I was rather confident. I was like, would I rather take a gamble on getting a PlayStation 5, which honestly, looking back at it, I probably should have, or would I rather get a guaranteed console? And honestly, I was kind of wanting to take the safer bet. If I got a I'd rather take a guaranteed console than no console at all, you know what I mean? I think the only downside with this PlayStation 5 was it was a bundle pack. So I had to pay a little extra for it, but at the same time, I feel like anyone in my shoes probably would have done it. They would have paid for it. But, yeah, man, either way, I didn't want to take a chance. I said, you know, let's go. But speaking of Switch games, I think the most overrated Switch game ever on the console probably has to go to, I think it's Super Mario All-Stars. Good God, that game was overrated. It wasn't even a game. It was like you bought one game that came with 3. It was like Super Mario All-Stars, if anyone remembers that. For, I believe it was just the Nintendo Wii. I got it for Wii. I had a ROM hack for my Wii, so I don't know if it's a ROM hack, but it was like the, what am I thinking of? It was like the jailbroken Wii, so I had it for the Wii. I don't know if it was for the Wii. Besides the point. Okay, yeah, I think after this round I'll call it. But, I had it for the Wii. I'm getting sidetracked. Odyssey. No, not Odyssey. All-Stars. All-Stars. Such a... All-Stars. Was it All-Stars? No. That was the Wii game. I'm forgetting the name already. That's how forgettable that game was. But it had Super Mario Sunshine. It had Super Mario Galaxy. And it had one more game. Super Mario 64. Now... the game that I played the most was my favorite of the 3. It was Super Mario Galaxy. I'm going to be honest, that was probably the worst $60 I have ever spent. Because I basically paid $60 to inevitably only play Super Mario Galaxy. Although I did love that game is, like, in my opinion, at least a like top 3 game of all time. If you have not played Super Mario Galaxy 1 or 2, you have not lived. That game is amazing. Like, it was done perfectly. I don't think that game... I'll take it. Why not? That game was done I'll do one more round. Oh my god. I'm just getting lost talking. But, that game was done perfectly, man. Absolutely love Super Mario Galaxy. Its ending was perfect. The mechanics were great for the Wii and the Nintendo Switch. It was just overall a great game. Great story, great system. You're able to play as Luigi if you saved him enough times. That was pretty dope. Super Mario Galaxy 2 was like you own your own planet. Like, bruh, that is dope as hell. Dope as hell. You literally drive your own planet and go to other planets and get stars from, like, come on, bro. That sounds amazing. That sounds fun. But, anyways, definitely an amazing game. What wasn't an amazing game, or as amazing as I remember, was Super Mario 64. That game, I got bored of so quickly. Because I just beat, I think at that point, I already beat Galaxy, like a couple days before that. So I literally went from one star collecting game to another star collecting game that just wasn't as good. I don't know if it's a hot take. It could be a hot take. You guys let me know in the comments below. I think Super Mario Galaxy. Oh my god. Almost died there. Excuse me. You know, I'll play it at 20. I don't care. Super Mario Galaxy was way better than 64. I don't know. Maybe a hot take. Could definitely be argued, in my opinion. But I think Galaxy overall was a better game. I don't know. Could just be me, though. But, yeah, that game didn't really want to play. And then that leaves Super Mario Sunshine. I won't lie. Has one of the, like, hardest, coolest introductions to any Mario game I've seen in a while. I will not lie to you. Maybe besides Odyssey. Besides definitely has one of the hardest intros. It's literally Mario getting arrested. Like, dude got his mugshot taken, well, sent to prison, and the entire like the start of the game at least, is just you serving. It's literally you doing community service. Like, I find that hilarious. That Mario, the dude who saved the princess a dozen times over, is out here doing community service for something he didn't do. I find that's pretty cool. That's like a realistic side of Mario. But nah, besides that, I really did not like it. I heard someone like talk about the game for a while. He was like, "Oh, it's so good. Gave it a try. It was honestly a waste of time. I played around 20. I don't see why not. I'm already right here. But yeah, definitely a waste of time, waste of money. I literally paid $60 for Super Mario Galaxy. That's basically what I bought. But yeah, that game, oh god, Galaxy is such a great game. But if someone asked me what game was better, Super Mario Galaxy 1 or Super Mario Galaxy 2, I probably couldn't give like a straightforward answer. Both were really good games. But if I don't know, because like both were really good games, but if I had to take a guess, I'd say maybe 1, but 2 was also very good too. But oh god, one thing I do remember about Galaxy 1 was the soundtrack. Good god, the soundtrack in that game was absolutely amazing. Holy crap, I might actually lose here. The soundtrack for Galaxy 1 was absolute banger, especially like in the final boss against Bowser. If you hit him once, the whole chorus like went absolutely nutty. It was amazing. It was honestly like amazing. But I'm like I'm saying, either one can be argued. Both were great games, and I don't know. Anyone who comes in after stream, let me know in the comments. I know I've said that probably 20 times, but hey, pick and choose your answer. Hey, you can even say, I don't know. I didn't play these games. And that's fine too, man. Just, as long as you're interacting, I think at the end of the day, that's all I really care about, man. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do one more round, and then I'm going to call it. But yeah, it's definitely been fun, though. It's been fun. It's been real. I'm trying to think. If anyone comes in after stream, let me know if you've ever played a game called Cuphead. That game, oh my god. When it comes to platforming, I feel like I haven't played a harder game than that. I've played some beat some pretty difficult games. Like, a little game called Undertale. But, or well, no, I'm not kidding, but kind of. That game still has one of the hardest video game bosses I think of all time. Still, like that statement, like if you told someone that, they'd probably still agree if they played the game. They would understand it completely. At least I think, because good God, one of Undertale's hardest bosses of all time is sorry, not Undertale's hardest bosses. The hardest boss of all time goes to before. Oh my God, died there. Goes to a man named Sam. Let me just give my finishing statements. I'm gonna just real quick. I'm gonna just quit app so I don't lose any of my gobblegum.